So, guys, I just want to say, sometime this week I opened my computer and all of a sudden I just found a folder that was pictures of the Manjai Nawetan year 2013. And it looks amazing. If I say it looks amazing, these were players that I, have interacted on almost a daily basis, when I was there. And unfortunately, I have forgotten some of them, I have forgotten some of the names, and then there are a few that really stood out, players that I probably will never forget, and one of them is Kaba, Kaba Sambou. He, I believe, uh, played as a central defender for Marimo, during the Manjai 2013 Nawetan season. And what an amazing defender he is. He has gone on to represent the Gambia, I believe. He has gone on to play in European countries like France, and so on and so forth. Well, Kaba is a player that I really thought would have one of the best careers, at the end of the day. It didn't really happen probably the way he thought, but a footballer's career is very very short, and sometimes you just really need to take what you've got. So representing the Gambia and playing in France and other European countries, that is absolutely amazing. But I really, on a personal level, I thought he could have surpassed the achievement that he got along the way. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. He's a very nice and humble human being. And, I remember him because, he has always been a very level headed guy. So in Manjai, it was just amazing. This season was amazing. Sometimes I look back and I thought, how did Marimo, how were they allowed to register these kind of players? It was almost unfair, when I look back, today. But all of a sudden, I just thought, what? Let's celebrate these kind of players. These players gave everything, and the Manjai zone should be definitely proud of them. So, Kaba, wherever you are, maybe you will see this video on Facebook someday. Maybe you will see it on TikTok, on your feed or for your page. It doesn't really matter. I just want you to give me a thumbs up. Not because you have to, but just because I want to know if you have seen the video. I want to know if you're doing all right. I want to know if life has been really good to you. So I just want to say thank you for the memories. I'll be talking about some of the other guys also, because Marimo had a really good team and they were absolutely amazing. Marimo were one of the well managed, well coached teams, at the Manjai Sports Complex. And I remember their owner. I don't know if it is the owner or not, but Cow, they used to call him. He's very engaged. He will go the extra mile to see that this team, have everything that they need. And these are the kind of guys that we really want. So I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you for the memories. As I said, I'll be talking about, some of the other players and the other teams also. As long as I have your pictures, I will definitely be posting it. So yeah, this was all about Kaba and Marimo. What a team you had in 2013. It was an absolute joy to watch.